Yo, what's up everyone? This is actually going to be an update for the past 2 weeks of training because the update I filmed for last week, the file got damaged somehow when I was transferring it, so I lost it. But anyways, I'm going to go over the training, my training for this past 2 weeks, which has honestly been really good, surprisingly good on some aspects. Bench press, so last week I started the final block of my 864. I was able to work up to 280 for 8 on Monday, and then on Thursday I hit 300 for 6. And then this following past Monday, I actually worked up to 320 for 4, which I don't think is an all-time PR, but it's getting pretty close. So if bench can keep progressing like it's been progressing, I should be able to hit some pretty hefty numbers soon. My lifetime goal has always been to bench 405 for 1 rep. The heaviest I've ever gotten was, I think I hit 369 in a meet. So kind of close, still pretty far off. But if bench keeps progressing like this, I'm thinking I may be able to hit 400 sometime soon, which honestly, there's not a lot of lifts where I could say that I was truly happy with something. But if I can hit 405 on bench, I will be like legit happy. Like I'm okay with that. Even if I didn't get any stronger, I would be okay with that, though I would still obviously try to get stronger. So bench has been progressing very well. As I've mentioned throughout and as I've posted in my training journal itself, with bench I've been working up to a top set for that rep range listed up to a 9 RPE. So for example, when I say 8 reps at 9 RPE, I'm working up to a weight I could do for 8 reps with 1 rep left in the tank. Meaning I would have failed or gotten really close to failure had I gone for that 9th rep. With squats, I'm not going to 9 RPE. These are still pretty sub-maximal. Basically, like I've been saying, I'm coming back from the knee injury, which is feeling better. So I'm not pushing things too hard. For squats, last week I did 335 for 8, 350 for 6, and then 370 for 4. And all those felt great. I also forgot to mention I added my belt back in last week. And one thing I noticed is after training for those couple weeks or months without a belt, when I put my belt back on, my core stability felt so much stronger than it's felt in the past, even when wearing a belt. So including some beltless training in your program is probably a good idea. If nothing else, the majority of your warm-up sets you could do beltless. So moving forward, what I'm gonna do is, for all my warm-up sets, including my 315, is gonna be beltless, and then any weight over 315, I'm gonna put my belt on. So squats progressed well. For deadlifts, I went back to doing the sub-maximal singles. And the reason why is on last Tuesday when I did my deadlifts, I did, I think it was 440 for a set of 8. I just didn't like the way it felt with the belt on. Things just felt off. So I diverted from my plan, which this 864 was gonna be my last 864 for deadlifts anyways, but when I started to do the deadlifts and doing the reps, I didn't like how they felt, so I went back to the sub-max singles and I did 5 singles with 505. On the next deadlift workout, I did 4 singles with 545, and then this past Tuesday, I worked up to a single with 585. And that's the heaviest I've gone since my meet in July, and honestly, 585 moved like really, really good. If you go to my Instagram, I have a video of it up, and like it moved pretty smooth and fast, which I was surprised with considering I haven't gone heavy in a while. So hopefully within the next week or so, I'm gonna be able to start pushing deadlifts a bit heavier. I didn't do deadlifts on my second lower body workout this past week because I was helping 2 clients peak, or they're actually working up to singles at 9 RPE before a meet. So I trained while I was helping them. I ended up only doing squats and single leg press. So that's fine. I worked up to 340 for 8s on squats. So training is going very well. Things are actually moving in the right direction right now. So as long as I can continue to train smart and continue to keep up with my mobility, I don't see myself having any issues moving forward. This upcoming week, next week, is going to be a deload week because I'm going to be out of town for the second half of the week for Raw Nationals. And my body could use the deload. I don't feel hurt by any means, but I can start to feel a little bit of that deep soreness It's hard to explain if you've never powerlifted before, but lifting heavy consistently, it goes beyond muscular soreness. It's almost like a deep joint soreness where you just feel beat up. And that's where I feel like I'm at right now, just in that beat up stage. So I'm going to do a couple of lighter workouts next week, and then I'm going to take Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off of training, and then resume training the following Monday. So again, everything's going well. I'm very pleased with how bench is going, and I'm confident that I'm going to be able to start progressing with squats and deadlifts as well. So training's going good, thankfully. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for following along with this journal. Like I said, this upcoming week is a deload week. I may or may not do a journal simply because I'm going to be out of town for the majority of the week. So if not, I'll be back the following week once I get back from Raw Nationals. But thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.